mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the Urban X podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Let us know if you hear us right. If you hear us good. Okay.
I hear something nasty.
I hear something as well. Let us know.
And I didn't hear that in the pre-show.
I didn't either.
What's going on?
Let us know what you. Somebody said it's all good. Low sound. You hear us fine?
Let me see.
Somebody said it sound clear. Okay. All right. I'm done. Hold on.
1, 2.
All right, man. Listen, we're gonna go. We're gonna pull.
Okay.
We're just gonna push.
Okay.
All right, so let's do that one more time. Ready?
Sounds good.
All right, listen, we're gonna push. All right, ready? We're gonna act like we said. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. Oh, see, they hear the buzz. Okay.
See, told you.
Oh, shit. Jeez.
I told you.
Oh my gosh, what the hell? Let me see.
Now we did go directly into the back, yes?
That's not the.
Oh. All right. Yep, that's it.
It's you.
That's it.
Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. A little bit better.
Oh God, I hate this.
A little bit better.
I hate this so much. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, man. We're just gonna push. I hear a little bit of the buzzing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who
bro?
knows? We good. Okay. We just gonna have to rock.
All right, one more time. Take 3. Right. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. Thank you for joining us. We're here, #1 father and son podcast in the nation, in the world, in the multiverse.
In the multiverse and all of that good stuff.
Okay, I don't care who you are. We the #1.
We are in the building.
All right. So, how was your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. I don't know what happened.
I'm not gonna lie. Weekend flew by for me as well.
It did. It just kind of flew by. Not a lot going on the weekend. This particular weekend just kind of quiet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So had my niece and nephew over, hung out with them. Did a dope KT interview.
Yes,
Thank
that
you.
was dope. That was cool.
Thank you. Got to get that in there. You know what I'm saying? KRS-One is on his comments on hip hop. Okay. Yep. All that good stuff. Did we do a roll call?
We didn't do a roll call because we were having some sound issues, but people said it sounded good, so we just gonna listen to y'all and keep it pushing. I see Griffin GA tapping in. I see Charlotte by way of Akron, Ohio
LA in the
tapping
building. Naptown in the building.
West Palm Beach, Florida in the building.
Yep. Texas in the building.
BMO in the house.
Planet Earth is here. I like that.
Okay,
Yeah, Earth is here.
You just repping it all. ATL in the house.
Yep.
Connecticut in the house. CT in the house. Norfolk.
DMV, Cincinnati, Carolina,
Memphis,
Chicago,
Central Jersey,
Tampa.
Thank you guys for joining in. We appreciate you being here.
Yes.
I had a pretty good weekend as well. I just did a lot of cleaning.
Okay, loose.
Tightening up.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do that from time to time. And it's amazing how much shit you accumulate.
Yeah, it'll just get away from you, right?
Yeah,
it's just like, yo, how the hell do
I mean, like, how did all that shit get in that one closet?
Yeah.
Just tons and tons of stuff. So that's always good.
And we had to do like the major stuff because like trying to keep a clean like living room with Noble.
No, that's almost impossible.
Like he was like, he was pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was
just dropping shit.
Yeah, just like he seen me put it away, and he would just and not play with it. Like just literally just make a mess.
But it's there in case he wants to play.
Yeah, and it was pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had to really like woosah this weekend with him. Because he's trying my gangster.
And then he got like 5 teeth coming in at one time or something.
Yeah, he's going through it, man. He's going through it. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But we move, we push. That's it.
We push.
So let's get started.
Let's do it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Somebody said, Malcolm, are you starting to gray, young man? I've been graying since.
You stressed, man. You need to do like
I've been getting gray hair since I was 20.
Yeah, you have.
Right around the time I met Noble's mom. I don't know if that's a coincidence.
Oh, bro.
I don't know if that's a coincidence.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna come home tonight.
I know she know this. I blame her all the time. She knows this.
You better not come home tonight.
I know because she had the nerve like, oh, you getting gray hairs. I'm like, I didn't start getting gray hairs till I met you.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna need a place to stay tonight.
I blame her, and then Noble didn't help. But everybody stresses me out. He stressed me out a lot.
I stress you out too.
Yes, like you get to an age where your parents, you have to like, you become their parents too. Like he called me about something like really, really small the other day, and I was just like, how don't you know this? And he said, oh, I didn't know how to figure that out. And I don't know. I don't know about you, man.
Okay, all
know.
right. I mean, after all the information I done imparted on you,
true.
If help a brother out.
You're right.
Shit.
You're right.
Ungrateful ass.
You're right.
These kids isn't shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's your 30th anniversary.
Wow.
On the 25th. Oh my
Happy
God.
anniversary.
Happy
Sheesh.
anniversary. 30. Now that's what we talking about. Do y'all be trying to like kill each other? Because I try to kill my wife.
30 years. That is.
I leave a skateboard. Like I think she's gonna walk because her insurance is paid. I told you I leave the knives up. might catch a juggler. I try to get her to go up and fix a fixture and shit without unplugging the system. I was like, yeah, just go up there. So you have these little wars going on, and she tried to do some stuff too. I peep some things. Every time I get in the elevator, what do? I look into that camera and I go, I'm safe. Because you're not getting my insurance money. So I know at 30 years, you guys have so much fun. You got to be best friends. Some ups, some downs, some trials, some tribulations. Because 30 years mean we've been through some challenges. Me and my wife are 25, and just in case you didn't know. 25, 26.
I'm only 29. Like, I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, just saying,
I remember.
So just,
dark times before you came.
Yeah.
Dark times.
Just saying, it is what it is.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
All right, so big news. Rihanna is going to be doing a halftime show at the Super Bowl this year. Or it was announced.
All right.
So she posted something. I think a couple publications posted something. So that's been dope. This is her first like musical like involvement in like almost like 4 years now. When maybe longer than that.
She's been off the scene musically for a while.
I think since 2016.
And remember, the Super Bowl is the biggest ritual of the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's very big ritual. This one's going to be in Arizona or ancient Egypt. So It's going to be a major thing. Trust me. I don't know what the narrative is going to be, or what two teams will be playing out this mythical godlike game of the chariots of fire and all that shit during the in Phoenix. But it's going to be something major that will then launch or relaunch probably her music career.
Yeah, because at
she's
first
got to be working on something.
Yeah, first Taylor Swift was rumored to be headlining, and then next thing you know, Rihanna's headlining, and then you remember Jay-Z is kind of in charge of that stuff.
Right, absolutely.
With the NFL and Live Nation and stuff like that, so he probably made a call for his girl.
Absolutely.
And so people are excited about that. I'm kind of excited. I don't really care.
Oh well, the Super Bowl, the halftime show, again, it's ritual. So what kind of ritual will she perform to spearhead what they got going for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
So remember the New Year's ball, instead of the Kundalini going up, they always bring the Kundalini energy down to reverse, the polarity of things and keep you in these lower dimensions. That's the start of it. That's their new year. And then like 33 days later or something, whatever the case may be, or 60 days later, you get that, it's usually about 33 days, February 3rd or 4th. They'll come in with this opening ritual performance, lights, cameras, dancing, swirling dervish dances, and things of that nature, conjuring up energy. It's all ritual. So it's her turn now.
I see.
Tag, she's it.
Yeah.
To conjure up the energy for whatever the theme is going to be. So don't be twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I thought this was interesting. President Putin of Russia, he decreed he gave Edward Snowden Russian citizenship.
I heard.
And if you guys are not familiar with Edward Snowden, he was like one of the original whistleblowers.
Yes.
Who exposed the fact that the NSA and these American government organizations are spying on Americans, and we're using the Patriot Act as a way to just spy on all Americans.
Absolutely. He some of the stuff he kept close to the vest. But he just basically opened up just how deep the surveillance is in this country.
He exposed that they look at you through your phones, computers, TV, all of that stuff. So he was forced to flee the country. And this was under Obama, if I'm correct.
Yes, I believe so.
It was under Obama, and Obama put him at one of the top people on the most wanted list. So he was forced to go out to Russia and things like that. And he's had a life out in Russia. He's done a couple remote interviews as well.
I've seen.
On the Joe Rogan podcast, a few people's podcasts, and he used to really go in deep on the level of surveillance that people are under. And he talked about hackers and stuff like that. So I guess as a little ribbing to the US.
They made him a citizen.
Yeah, they made him a citizen, yes.
Yeah, I understand. And again, he's holding a lot more close to his vest because you never give up all your secrets.
Right.
Because that's probably the only true leverage that he has. And how he has that information hidden or disseminated will determine if they can ever really get at him.
Yeah.
But in terms of surveillance, I already told you, there are no more secrets in this country. You know what I'm saying? From the pigeons, you know what I mean? No, seriously. Yeah. You don't think 50 pigeons is just sitting on a goddamn power line hanging out.
Yeah.
Having a fucking pigeon meeting and shit. They got these new, and I think I didn't put it in today's notes that we would talk about, these new bio cockroaches and shit with cameras in them and shit. So they got a whole bunch of.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
So surveillance is quantum in this country. So you don't have no underground movements and no Black Power movement underground, none of that shit. Unless you just, it's an illusion for you to think that you know what I mean, have any secrets. So that's just the way they set it up, because they have to know and keep their pulse on everything moving, because you can't stay in power unless you do.
Yeah.
You can't be blindsided by a movement that you have. That's why we knew the Nation of Islam is infiltrated. The Black Panthers was infiltrated. All of them black organizations from top, the gangs are infiltrated today. It's all infiltrated because information is the only thing moving.
Yeah, and that's why like I get so mad. So mad. Well, I get annoyed rather when we hear these people that said like, you know, they a grassroots organization, they can't be infiltrated. I'm like, yeah, probably are.
Yes.
Or like, you know, when people say, yo, this is a secret meeting like on YouTube, or this is a secret group chat on Facebook Messenger. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we talking about?
Absolutely.
What are we talking about?
Absolutely. Like there is none of that kind of stuff going on. They can listen in to anybody and everybody that they want to listen to. So please stop the craziness.
Can y'all hear us now? We're trying to up the volume. It's like damn as loud as it can go on our end.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of confused.
What about on that end?
Is the output on that thing up?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Yours? Okay. All right. So we good. We good. You know, we're going to be here for a minute.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. So yeah, there is no. So don't disillusion yourself.
Yeah.
To think that you're hiding anything, especially not in your smartphone.
Come on.
Like, are you serious?
Come on. There are even apps. It's called like there's one called like Signal or something like that. A lot of people use. Apparently, like it's encrypted on both ends, like on your end and the other person's end, so people can't hack it. People can't thing like that.
Please.
And even that, I'm just like
the person who created the back door. Pause.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't trust none of this stuff.
None of this kind of shit ever. You know, they got the apps now. You can send somebody something and it dissolves right away. You know what I mean? And kind of, you know. So, I mean, that may help you get a titty every now and then. Like, chicks would because you might keep that on file. Man, it's just 30 seconds. Damn. I can't even beat my meat to that.
That's what Snapchat got so famous.
Yeah. Just show me the titty. Oh, it's gone.
That's why Snapchat got famous. I forget, I think one of these apps now, I think maybe Instagram has it where you can kind of like delete the message on your end.
On your end. You can delete it. Yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
So you sitting there looking at it, she said, gone.
That's cool. Okay.
That was kind of.
Yeah, that was gross.
That's not, a titty is gross?
No, but like you talking about beating your meat to somebody. Come on. I don't want to hear it.
No, that's not what I said. I said you couldn't in 30 seconds you couldn't beat your meat in 30 seconds unless you like super fast. That's all I'm saying.
Now you're saying this too loud. Listen, guys.
All right, now we'll turn that down. All right, now we'll turn our regular volume down. Okay.
I'm tired.
All right. We'll figure it out. It's in we're in Mercury retrograde, guys.
Yeah,
so
we don't touch nothing up here.
Just think it's just going crazy. It's up, it's down, it's across, it's around, you know? Pause.
So apparently I saw somebody in the comment section. I saw this on Twitter as well. Did Farrakhan say something about Rizza Islam?
I'm hearing that was an old statement and it was spoken or taken out of context because I believe his let me just say, allegedly his old fiance had some things to say about him, and Farrakhan, from what I understand, is just saying, step up your character. Let's hope that these allegations aren't true, but I don't think they're relevant to today.
Okay. Well,
if memory serves, I mean, I'm trying to get some information. Star was on the Star Report today.
Okay.
Trying to go in on that, so I didn't get all of the details.
Because here's the thing. I saw Rizza Islam and Tariq Nasheed on the Revolt panel.
Okay.
Now, this is what I will say.
Okay. Don't bite your tongue.
I'm not going to bite my tongue. This is what I will say. The fact that they are able to go on a stage like Revolt, who is owned by Diddy, what real truth can you talk?
That's a fact.
We understand how Diddy moves. We understand what the games Diddy plays. We understand the hands that he shakes. So if I bring you up on stage, how much truth can you talk about anything?
Mm-hmm.
You can say a lot of really good really good sounding.
Yeah, talking points.
Talking points.
All talking points.
That I guess the Revolt crowd will eat up.
Yes.
But
yes.
How much can you really talk?
Well, I'm of the mindset of, I don't go on any of them platforms and don't want to go, because the minute I find out who run these platforms, I'm good. Because I know who Diddy worked for. You see what I'm saying? You better act like you know who Diddy worked for. But sometimes you figure The ends justify the means. That's my only rational explanation of why niggas go on the Breakfast Club, Vlad TV, Revolt, the Drink Champs, and all of these corporate sponsored shows that are not for our people in any capacity is that you are still trying to go into the lion's den, so to speak, and toss your message in hopes that you can bring people out. That's the only thing, because there's no way you can go up on that platform and say anything of true revolution. But what is revolution today?
True.
So now we got to start peeling back. You know, you can go up there and speak certain things, but what can you say?
Somebody said, how much truth can you say on YouTube?
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
And that's why we're here. Because
that's why this is unlisted, and that's why this is going to go in our own membership.
For the very same reason.
Same reason.
Very same reason.
We got suspended for a week.
You know what I mean?
For saying something. We said something about Fauci. We said something about his emails that were leaked. And then what happened? Found out it was real.
Right.
But we got suspended.
We was telling the goddamn truth.
We got suspended. We basically vax deniers or COVID deniers. We would label all that. If I can find the email, I'll show it to you guys. But same thing.
Yeah.
Right. So we don't own a lot of these platforms. So which I get. Right. I feel like I get. We have to use what is necessary, what is around us to, I guess, get our message across.
And then let's look. What is Tariq Nasheed talking about?
I don't know.
I mean, no, not being in a disrespectful sense. What his message is not very controversial per se. Mm-hmm. Even the FBA stuff is just saying we're foundational Black Americans, and if you are a foundational Black American, we need to pool our resources so that we could move forward. Now, if you're asking Revolt to give you money for that, you fucked. But that message is not And RZA.
Yeah, I don't know if I get his name right.
He speaks a lot about just self-empowerment and economics. So those are kind of PG-13 messages.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And even Umar being the angry Black man, when he goes up there, he's talking what? Black power. And these things don't carry the same vibration that they used to. So he can go up there and rant. We got to work for the kids. We got to work for the kids. We got to work for the kids. And it makes you feel good. It's a feel-good moment.
Yes.
Since you brought the shit up.
Hopamine.
Yeah, it's hopamine. Since you brought the shit up, right? So it's hopamine, but the messages are not very...
That's true.
And to Tariq's and RZA's credit, they're good orators. So they know how to... curtail their message for that, because I can even go up there. And we have Brother Black Dot. We need brothers and sisters to all come together. The Black man and the Black woman need to unite.
Come together.
And the economics in which we spend with other people.
We need to bring that.
We need to bring that on back and
bring
it together. Maybe like this nigga going in. This shit is the new Malcolm X. This nigga right. But that's the way that shit works.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody saying nothing.
But again, I underestimate how many quote unquote diet woke people there are in the world.
Yes.
I completely underestimate
it. I don't.
That's That's the problem.
Side note, I believe Tariq Nasheed has got the museum.
Oh yeah.
Clap that up. I don't want y'all to think we up here hating and throwing shots. Now, the cool thing about that is, right? One of these tethers say some slick shit now about FBA. He got to go to the museum.
Oh, he got to go to the apology.
He got to go to the
apology.
Nigga, get your ass. Get your ass to the hidden museum, nigga.
Jazz.
Jazz.
I didn't know.
Hip hop. Gotta do that shit. I'm telling you now. Niggas say some shit foul about Black people. I'm sending your ass on the apology tour. I'm getting on the phone with Tariq. Hey, this nigga coming through. Make this nigga take the whole tour. Photoshop, shoot photos of this nigga kissing our ass.
Apologize.
Because this nigga done said some foul shit.
That's funny.
No, that's how you gotta do it, man. Everybody else, you got to take everybody else's fucking tour. You're taking the FBA tour, motherfucker. As soon as he get that shit up and running.
Yeah, I saw a tweet. I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he said that reggae now is owned by Africans. So now they going at it now. I said let them fight.
I'm so take us out to fight, man.
Everybody fight each other, man.
Just throw a grenade in there.
Just everybody fight each other.
Everybody
man.
just fighting. True story.
Yeah, I was just like, man, don't get involved. Just fight, man.
Yeah, but back to the original story. I don't know what the situation is with Farrakhan. And,
somebody said it's recent, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, it could be recent. That's nation business. I don't know until it spills out into the streets and really starts popping. Cause they look cool there together. It look like everything I ain't.
How old is that picture?
I don't know how old it is, but I'm just saying, look fine to me. Yeah.
That's funny.
You are tuned into
Stop
the
trying
sounds
to get me in trouble, man.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really
Fucking
not.
RZA got to be about 6'4". I can't be boxing 6'4", mother. I just can't do it. Not in this day and time.
Yo, your government has given Ukraine $12 billion more dollars. So grand total of $66 billion.
$66 billion.
And I think
what could $66 billion do for the poor, disenfranchised, homeless, people, veterans who come back?
Yeah.
What could $66 billion have done to shore up? See, go ahead.
And I want to make this clear as well. I think America has given more than any other European country money to Ukraine. Countries that are next to Ukraine in the same European countries have not given anything close to what America has given to Ukraine. I want to be very, very clear with that. Okay? And then two, I want to know, because they keep spinning it like the money we giving is win, but why do we have to give that money? They're not a NATO country. That's one. Right. They're not in NATO, so we don't have to give them money.
Yeah, they're definitely not even a NATO country.
That's what this whole thing is about. Right. They're not in NATO, so what do we have to give them money for? And then two, like, there are literal problems here in America. Jackson, Mississippi, without water. There's contaminated water in Brooklyn now. Like, there's mad stuff. There's homeless people. There's a bunch of stuff. At the border, there's problems with immigration at the border. Like, there's so many problems.
Yes.
And Republicans and Democrats, I want to make this clear too, are agreeing to send money over there.
Wow.
So everybody clearly has a vested interest of where this money is moving and how it's moving over there.
There has to be
the contracts over there, and shell companies. I don't know what the hell is happening, but they are literally laundering money right in front of all of our faces.
Yeah, there has to be kickbacks. There has to be. No other way around it. So 66 billion went in and 20 billion came back through lobbying and all that kind of shit. And people are putting money in their pocket. Has to be.
I see no other.
It makes no. Listen, I keep telling you, I use common sense, and that makes no kind of logical sense whatsoever to give this European nation this much money, who's not even a part of NATO. They're not even a part of the so-called family. Mm-hmm. Why? Something else going on. And we do know before he got in office, Biden, yes, that there were connections in Ukraine with his son going there. So we already know they were out ahead of this, and now that's where the money is.
And Zelensky, he is the president of Ukraine. He's been talking greasy for a minute, like we're not sending him enough. Like, and so let's say he is on the up and up, right? If we're not sending him enough, I got $66 billion, and we sending the most out of anybody in the world sending you money. What's happening with the money?
Absolutely.
Right? So, like, is he not getting it, or is he, sending it somewhere? Like, what's happening over there?
Yeah. Send more money.
Like, that's literally what he's doing. Like, yo, now we need more. You're not doing enough.
Send more money. And for us, this guy can't be running in for the next election.
I'm hearing whispers of Hillary.
Oh, fuck. We back to that shit again.
Yeah, I'm hearing whispers of Hillary.
Oh, fuck, man. Jeez. Yo, this whole shit is just...
But so what's happening in political realm, right? So there are, I've said this before, there are divisions within both parties, right? So there is the Democratic Party who's with Hillary, who's with Biden, and there's some who's trying to just like, let's just dump both of them and go Gavin Newsom from California. He's young, vibrant.
Yep,
he is like a new age Democrat. There is the Republican Party who is with Trump. Then there's some with Ron DeSantis. Again, young, vibrant, new age. He has a proven track record. People just like him. You know what I'm saying? Like people just like him. So there is so much infighting that's happening.
Right. Let's make it clear. There's not a Democratic Party versus a Republican Party.
Yeah.
It's sub-parties and sub-parties.
And vying for power. Then the real, and what I've grown to see now is like the real power would be like the Speaker of the House or the Majority Leader. Those be the real people who hold the weight.
Because their position don't change.
Nancy Pelosi's been at that same post for eons.
Yeah, they've been there for years.
They have a whole Twitter page, like I said, watching her husband trade picks, stock trading picks.
Yeah, because they know.
It'd be 100%. Like he does better than Warren Buffett.
Wow.
Like they did like statistically how much each one is right. He's more right.
Shit, we need to follow him. Shit.
Exactly. It's called Unusual Whales on Twitter if you want to.
Unusual Whales.
Because like like the whales and the trades and like they call them whales.
Okay.
What was I gonna say as well? So and what's happening right now too politically, the midterms is coming up, that both parties are holding major political talking points hostage until after the midterm elections. So, prime example, gay marriage, right? Gay marriage, it was just voted on in Cuba. They voted for gay marriage in Cuba.
Okay.
In America, right now, the Democratic Party is in power. They could have codified Roe versus Wade, the abortion law that they've been complaining about, but they didn't because they're saying, basically, vote for us.
And then we'll do it.
And then we'll do it.
Right. So they're holding
They're holding it hostage.
Makes sense.
They're doing the same thing with gay rights. They're doing the same thing with a bunch of black issues as well. They've been doing that. And Democratic Party and black people, we fall for it every single time.
Absolutely.
Interesting, like world politics, there was a new prime minister voted on in Italy. And this woman, her name is, let me get her name. Her name is Giorgia Meloni. I probably said it without the accent, probably said it super wrong. But she's like super far right, and her getting a win was like bugged out, like global wise.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I listened to one of her speeches. Somebody sent me one of her speeches, and she talked about why they don't want the family anymore, why they didn't want like the world, like other people. Like she's on family, she's on like the gender you were born with. Like she's like that.
Oh, she's old school.
She's like old school, but they voted overwhelmingly for her.
Wow. And this is where? In Italy?
In Italy. So people are trying to see like if that might be the
ticket to run with.
The tea leaves, like reading the tea leaves, like, oh, like people are for this now.
Yeah,
so,
the people in Kenya have banned all gay movies.
Really?
Yeah, gay movie content. All movies with gay content in Kenya has been banned.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know what country the dude was from, but he was African. I don't know where he's from, but he said his message to the Western world is stop pushing your Western ideologies on Africa. We don't do none of that, which I'm talking about.
Right.
We don't agree with none of that, which I'm talking about, and we just want to be left alone to how we live. And I was like, oh,
yeah, I
interesting.
mean, it just is what it is. And for people to say, if it was natural, wouldn't it be everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
If this thing that we call the LGBT, if this was a natural progression, wouldn't it like trees grow everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop a tree from growing. It's not everywhere.
Yeah.
It's introduced and forced into societies, so it's against the grain. Just wanted to throw that out there for you.
Yeah, Bill. I think it was somebody. Was it Kenya? But it's Bill Maher. He did he did like a statistical breakdown on the numbers, like people who identify as trans. Like, why is it so high in America and nowhere else in the world?
Absolutely.
Even if you say, well, these places are communist places and people won't come.
But you can't stop what is naturally to happen. Just because I don't like trees don't mean I can stop them from growing. You know what I'm saying? Just because I hate the fucking sun don't mean I can stop the shit from shining.
Exactly.
I could have been on the Revolt Summit. God damn it. Put me out.
Red fish, blue fish.
One fish, two fish. Shit. Y'all fucking with a master. How much they paying for that shit? I know them niggas got a bag for that shit. Put on a suit and go
Yeah.
keep them low vibrational diet walk points going.
You got to.
Killing them. Is it time for a
You
break?
are tuned into
Oh,
the sounds
is it?
of
Yes.
Urban X.
Okay, we'll go to commercial break. Make sure our sound and everything is okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go to commercial break right now. We'll be right back.
Peace. Now that you are already here, you are already a member, you gave us your $5 or your $50 for the year. We appreciate that. While you're here, take a look around. What we have are some dynamic online courses that separately sell for themselves for up to $500 each. But as a member, you are now able to access these online courses that teach you t-shirt business, the book business, podcast, YouTube, and how to create your own membership for a mere $29 a month. $29.97 to be exact.
Yes.
And you can cancel at any time. Listen, this is a great perk for becoming a member.
It's only
From
available to you guys.
It's only available if you see this course outside of the membership. It's $497, $19.97 for the whole course, and we are giving that up with a straight face. But for you, because you are a member, because you rock with us, because you have shown commitment to who we are, we want to show commitment, you know what I'm saying, and return that commitment to you. So while you're here, log in, online courses.
The link is in the exclusive sections. Just sign right up.
Sign right up.
Peace.
Peace.
What makes a great t-shirt? Is it fashion, fit, comfort? Is it what's printed on the front of the shirt? Whether it's a humorous message, political, or a social statement made to bring awareness to a noble cause? At Urban X TV, we believe that all of those things make a great t-shirt and then some. So we wanted to create a t-shirt line that was a little bolder, a little bit more challenging, one that stepped out of the boundaries. So we decided to introduce to you our Not So Subtle tees. It's one that speaks to the sentiments of what's going on in our environment today. It's one that will spark conversation. So log on to urbanx.nyc to pick up your Not So Subtle tees today, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. We thank you for your support. Peace.
Hello, wealthy family, and a special shout out to the Urban X Nation. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and regardless of where you are on this planet, I look forward to connecting with you and your spirit team. Be sure to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos available to help you on your self-paced spiritual journey, and also my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to schedule an angel oracle card reading in any area of your life, have a mental healing session to release some mental anguish that we go through every day, or also your chakra balancing sessions in the event that you want to become realigned. I look forward to connecting with you, wealthy family. Until then, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
We're back.
And we are back. Thank you for your
We're
continued
back.
support.
Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it always.
Always.
Always. Yo, before we have another topic, but I wouldn't. Did you have you guys seen a picture of this teacher at Oakville Tragfiller High School? I don't know what his name, but it's a transgender teacher. He's walking around with these huge prosthetic breasts.
Oh my God.
And because people are so like they don't want to be transphobic, nobody's saying anything to him.
These people.
No. Here's the thing, right? So, like, I was seeing this story. I was thinking, this dude has to be trolling. Like, this has to be
Right.
an elaborate troll to just show how ridiculous this is, because this is the most, like, ridiculous thing.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, right? So, apparently, some kids from his old students said that, like, he's trolling. He said, like, he's one of the most misogynistic teachers you'll ever meet in your life. He's gotten in trouble for being misogynistic in schools.
I like it.
So they said this is a big ruse, a big whole troll plan that he's doing to show how ridiculous
Like
this society has gotten.
you have to do these things. Sometimes you gotta go real extreme with them for you to realize this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
where do you draw the line?
Yeah, it is
No,
nuts.
them some big ass titties.
But
Jeez.
it was one of those things like this has to be a joke. Like he has to
Like
just be.
you couldn't have came out your house and been like, you know what I mean? God damn.
And the school's scared to say anything. The school's like teachers.
I'm not even nowhere near gay. I still was like, Lordy, jeez, yeah, it's trolling.
Somebody said it sounds like a South Park. It does.
Yes,
I know.
it's definitely a
Listen,
South
real
Park
life
episode.
has surpassed.
All the lines have been blurred.
Yeah, real life has surpassed South Park, Boondocks, all of these shows, Family Guy, all of these shows, because it's just getting more and more ridiculous as we go on.
Yes.
But I just wanted to put that out there.
No, that's very good points, man. Very good points.
Now, what was you gonna say?
Your man Emi Ustroka.
Oh man,
Is
Boston
bugging.
coach. Yeah, so more is coming out, right?
More's come out about Emi Ustroka. Now they're saying he got a couple of chicks pregnant. Damn. And he forced a few of them to get abortions.
Jesus Christ.
And he is wilding.
Man.
But think about it. They won't. How can you have a consensual relationship and get suspended for a year in which we need to have a press conference?
Yeah.
If it was just something consensual, even if we were suspending you for a little bit, that's not even worth a press conference. Meaning this shit gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because once that white girl called it off and he wanted to continue, talking about the vice president's wife.
Oh, it was the vice president's wife?
It was the vice president's wife.
You ain't tell me that.
Oh, yeah, it's the vice president's wife. That was the main chick he was banging down.
Oh.
That was the main chick. She worked there too as customer relations. She was the one who was flying in Nia Long and the kids. Her job is to take care of travel, so she travels with the team, get the hotels and all that, probably making sure Emi Ustroka has got a room on the other side of the hotel. Or extra room where she can get over there and shit. And
the connecting room.
connecting rooms and shit. You hear that little knock on the door. Doop, doop, doop. So this thing has gotten crazy. And then some other chicks, was involved too, and they got pregnant. But anyway, once her husband found out.
It's alleged,
right?
Allegedly.
Once her husband found out that she was on the ringtone, on the Ring doorbell, he overheard a conversation of her talking about giving sloppy toppy.
No.
Dude. I'm filling you in, man.
No.
Yeah, but he didn't know who it was.
Oh.
So he hired a private investigator. And the private investigator said, I can tell you who it is, nigga. You ain't gonna like it. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, who it is. You know what I mean? And as a result of that, they found out it was him. So then they did a further investigation, and this thing, Ustroka is taking him down.
Oh my God. Damn it, black man. Damn it, man.
And, people are gathering up on Nia, come on, Nia, you should have known better. And, I'm thinking about what J. Cole said, you know what I'm saying? Too young for Nia Long, you know what I mean? And
she said he ain't too young.
Yeah.
She did say that.
I might be too old for Nia Long.
Yeah, come on, it's over. No.
You think so?
It's over.
But at my age, see, Malcolm, you got to be transparent with it. I'm like, look, Nia, I got about 7 minutes of some real good loving. Now, Nia, you can have this 7 minutes however you want it. We can split it up. Give you some foreplay in the beginning, tickle. Or I can give you the 7 at the beginning.
It's
and
over.
then we could take a nap and talk about Ustroka. I did you wrong, Nia. That was wrong.
And somebody saying he Nigerian. Yeah, they're known for having other families.
Yeah. Oh, he probably got a whole nother civilization.
Yeah. They're known for having other families. Yeah.
He probably got a Nigerian village of kids, and they just all there and shit. Yeah. They just all. What the fuck?
Damn, bro.
Yeah. That's the way it goes, and that's sad, but it's true. That's what's
but
going on.
and his thing, like the fact that he might have ruined his career.
Yeah, because now I keep telling you, now when you go to apply for another job in the NBA, we got the new coach Udoka, and he's taking over the Knicks. are the women here safe?
Yeah.
All them women reporters, that's all they're going to
Yeah.
ask. Are the cheerleaders safe here? You know what I mean? Our concession stand workers, are they safe? You don't want to be answering all that kind of crazy shit.
So, and you was telling me something about the Malika and so I went I watched some more stuff on her and the Stephen A. Smith stuff, and the more I listened to it, and the more I disagreed with how Stephen A. handled that.
I don't.
Why not?
I don't, because I felt she was doing the the feminist shit. You know what I'm
and
saying?
I liked how he shut it down.
Oh no, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we on the same page.
Yeah, I liked how he shut it
Oh
down.
yeah,
I'm like,
I like the way he shut that down.
Yeah,
yes.
because it seemed like people are showing their hand when it comes to these situations,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And especially when a black man is on the forefront, people are showing their hands, who they defend.
And she dates
how
a white guy, McMenamin. You know the white guy when you see him. She dates a white guy, and so she was on it. And now the assistant coach, what she has done to piss off more black people, she found dirt on the new assistant coach. Some shit he did when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
Some little shit that ain't even worth nothing. And she found some shit on him to bring some shit up. So this ESPN thing is starting to percolate, but it's a snapshot of how we dealing with each other in this day and time. Remember, that's the microcosm of the macrocosm.
Yeah.
You got black men on the show, you got black women on the show, and we can't agree. And I'm not saying what you Stroker did was right. He was wrong.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Dead. But had he been white, had this played out the same way is the question. Let's look at the backdrop. This is Boston. And he was piping the vice president's wife.
Yeah, he was wilding, bro. Like, have some discipline. You get what I'm saying?
That's all I'm
bro,
saying.
You are a multi-millionaire coach. You are literally going around the country.
Yes, and she's half Jewish. Okay,
and you can't pick. You have literally to pick it a litter.
Anywhere you want to go,
Anywhere you want to go.
Never shit where you eat at. Rule number one. You should know that.
Your boss's wife. And I always when I hear stories like that, I'm just like, how did you think this was going to end?
Right.
Like just 3 steps ahead. Right after the nut. Just think, how's this going to go?
Absolutely. And because it's out in the open, even if it's cloaked, because of the proximity of each other. Our families are out together. You don't think people are watching? They even said one of the players is the one that ratted them out. Also, so this thing got real ugly, real fast.
Oh, you took me out the rotation?
Yes, exactly. I'm out of the rotation. And it brings me to, in New York City, when the Knicks were going through that drama, and they said, rumor had it that Isaiah Thomas was going to bench Stephon Marbury, and Stephon Marbury said, I got a lot of shit on Isaiah. So this shit gets deep because it's all, this thing happens all the time. Side note, I'm hearing that in the next week or so, a prominent NBA player, this is alleged, that's still playing today, is getting ready to be brought up on rape charges for raping another man. And they said that story should be breaking. It's gonna make this story look like child's play.
What the heck? But and we just forgetting Brett Favre stole $5 million in welfare. And colluded with the governor, ex-governor of Mississippi, to get his daughter a new volleyball stadium.
Allegedly, I'm just telling you what's coming down the pipe. Now, you want to take a guess on who that player is? I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. You rape another man?
That's
nuts.
Next
level shit right there.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So, and from what I understand, this person has lawyer representation. Somebody said Dwight Howard. I didn't want to go there. But remember, he was dealing with the tranny. Can I say tranny? I mean,
that's it's politically incorrect now.
Okay, what's the
transgender?
The transgender, right? And remember, the transgender got these recordings of Dwight Howard.
Oh.
So this it could be now the transgender want to go back to be a man. That could fuck it up.
Yeah.
Show up in court with a suit with a fucking fade and shit, talking about Dwight Howard did me greasy.
Oh, geez.
You know? That's like if you duff out one of them dykes. Can I say dyke?
You can.
Okay.
Can you can't, but you know.
I duff out one of them dykes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I get to court and she in a dress.
Yeah, that's what
Her
happens.
hair and curls.
That's what happens.
She crying and shit. I'm like, yo, Dot just beat this pretty woman like that. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I saw Young and May in a dress one time. Like somebody had like exposed like old pictures.
That's what I'm saying.
Wasn't pretty, but it was just like wow.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You come up in a dress,
Yeah.
and now I got niggas looking at me sideways. You did not put your hands
Yeah.
on that beautiful woman, Dot. And I'm like, you don't understand.
She snuffed
This
me
nigga
first.
just had on a white beater with his hat back and shit, and she was rolling up her sleeve.
She looked like Manny Fresh.
She wanted a fair one. Shit. You know, this shit can get crazy. So yeah,
Oh my god.
let's keep an eye on that.
Nah,
So,
but you don't. Yo, that's messed up, man. Like I said this on the last show. You just perpetuating the stereotype that
Ultimate
black men
stereotype.
just cannot control themselves.
yes, and power.
Because you never hear about stories like this with white dudes.
You don't. And even though they do it,
Even
too,
though they do it.
you don't hear about it. Steve Nash was knocking down all of them wives. I heard in one of them teams.
Really?
You know, Tony Parker was slamming everybody.
Yeah. Which
He
is
was another
grimy.
grimy dude. So we know the stories that
Which
come
is
out.
that's so foul.
You
That's
know
so
what I
foul.
mean?
Yeah.
But-
Your wife,
but-
like,
but-
I play with you. I see you.
But you got to understand from the wife's perspective, they know their husbands out doing dirt,
Right.
but they don't want to fuck down.
Right.
You can't fuck the pool guy.
Right,
Come on,
right.
You
That's
know what I
my-
mean?
yeah.
So they try to fuck up, and the only way to fuck up is to stay within.
Damn.
They all.
I don't name me that life, man.
Yeah, man, I'm good. Welcome to Happy Burger. This is Black
Yeah.
Dot. Man, take your order.
Lord no, say yes, you do a Roethlisberger. Yeah, that dude's a savage.
Roethlisberger.
He was
Come on.
sloppy. Like he was in a club and
In a bathroom.
in a bathroom stall.
Yeah,
took a
yeah,
chick
yeah.
like
that means you have
you.
a.
You 6'6".
That's a true abuse of your power.
Yeah, you bugging.
But what they do, sweep that under the rug.
Yeah. He was allowed
They
to
said
just
Steve
retire.
Nash's wife got pregnant by one of his teammates. Yeah, it happens. But when you fuck the boss's wife,
That's nuts, bro.
but it's gangsta.
Yeah.
It's cost you everything.
Sure, he's black, but he's not FBA, so half a bomb, right?
Half a bond. Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
He's a tether.
I'm joking. We are
Nah,
joking.
we just joking. Have some fun up here.
Jeez,
But
man.
yep, that's what's going on in that world.
Speaking of not wearing rubbers, apparently chlamydia is back on the rise.
Yes.
What the hell?
1.6 million cases in the last 2 years since the jibbity jab.
So you think like it's messing just people up, or people are just not taking STD seriously?
No, and remember,
Or
chlamydia is,
STIs.
I think, one of them that you could have and not
Nah,
know.
people like those are one of those like yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it
Those-
not chlamydia? It's-
No. Chlamydia is one of those like sometimes people have reactions. Sometimes people live with it for years and it can mess you up, like trying
Oh,
to have
okay.
kids later down the line.
Got you.
So it's one of those. Yeah,
things.
it's one of those. But like,
What happened to
chlamydia?
the days you just get a burn?
Yeah, like
They had my file ready and shit. It's getting, Bowser, you're back again. You're gaining a lot of frequent burn points here.
chlamydia. Like that just sounds so old school.
You're
Like,
gonna
not
need
really-
a consultation soon and talk to kids.
Somebody said people being that. Yeah, like I heard a lot of syphilis is up too.
Oh, see, syphilis.
You
is
can
big.
die from that.
You can die from that shit.
Yeah, I heard a lot of these. But you think it has something to do
No,
with?
it could be. Let's peel it back, guys.
Okay.
Stuck in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now you gotta fuck your wife. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just, and then when people got out,
Right.
because you were stuck with your wife, like, I hate this bitch. I gotta talk to her and have breakfast with this bitch. I gotta fuck her. She the only one here.
Yeah.
And then when you got outside, niggas just started fucking like rabbits.
Damn.
And twerking and fucking and twerking and twerking. And now we have a new case of shit going on.
Sheesh.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to talk to Nia right now. Look,
Yo, did you see?
7 minutes.
Did we speak about that congressman who put up that long
Yes, he
post?
did.
He
Yes,
put
he
that,
did.
he put up a post for him and his wife. Like, we good.
We good.
I was like, your wife got in that
Shoot
ass.
your shot, nigga. Hell yeah.
No, your wife got in that ass. She was like, you better post me. Shut up.
See, people in the 50s know what I'm talking about. 7 minutes of stroke, nigga. That's a long time, man.
Listen,
That's a
man.
long time, man. You young niggas, I give it to you. 7 minutes of just, you can break it up. Now I give you 3. We could talk. We'll give you 3 more, but you only getting 7 minutes of funk. It's Nia. I have to go 8 and 9. You know. Yeah.
You gotta take what's the thing people taking now? The gas station pills?
I gotta take one of them shits. Eyes be like this.
Oh man.
Oh, you ready to go? What the fuck is wrong with you, son? Just ready. I'm ready.
Oh
man. My wife's
You're
gonna kick my
listening
ass.
to the
Yes,
sounds.
You
of
gonna have you
Urban
need somewhere else to
X.
sleep tonight.
Oh,
You
yeah.
talking about me?
Yeah, my wife's going to kick my ass.
Yo, Tasha K, she asked the judge to stop letting Cardi B garnish her wages. So Tasha K is confusing me.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to get a beat
She's
on
confusing
Tasha
me
K.
because she's posting pictures from Africa, like in front of the bank. Like I transferred all my accounts here so they couldn't get it. And she's talking greasy about Cardi.
Because her husband is Nigerian too, yes?
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, okay, so she's talking greasy about Cardi, like I ain't paying her nothing. But then you asking like she is confusing me. So I don't know if she's just getting bad counsel. You get what I'm saying? Like your lawyer's supposed to tell you, like, yo, chill.
Yeah, chill. Unless she's just trying to troll her, but now she want to go to court and tell her to stop garnishing my accounts. I mean, you can't have it both ways.
Like
Then once I saw her in the African garb, I said she ain't coming back.
Somebody say he's from Mali. Okay, he's from Mali.
Oh, he's from Mali. Okay.
Not every African is Nigerian.
Yeah, that was a
That's
bad
bad.
stereotype.
That was bad.
On my part. He's from Mali. Okay.
Yeah, she's being messy for her own good. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but the women rappers are going at it.
I can't remember the last time I saw this many women rappers though.
Yeah, but
I
they are
hate to
just
say women rappers, but you know, rappers of the female persuasion.
they don't like the word female.
Okay. The ones
The women rappers, I just said it.
Sheesh.
But yeah, they are like everybody's beefing. Cardi is beefing with somebody else today. The girl said, Cardi, your head whack, that's why your man always cheating. She said, my head whack, you got 5 daddies, nobody want to be with you. Like, I'm going to pick up my kids, something you can't do. Like, she was blacking today. And I don't know what's happening. Like, I promise you I don't know what's happening. And I think the girl she was beefing with just got a verse from Nicki Minaj. Like, she was on one of Nicki Minaj's songs. So it seems like
it's a war. Nicki is
it's a clear civil war line. Like
and Nicki is turning people into pawns.
Yeah.
And now Cardi is gonna get her pawn team up.
Yeah,
they're not gonna actually attack each other.
But what I did want to say is somebody said, Malcolm, we're not here for the peace. I get it. My bad. But there are women even in the chat who don't like being called females either.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't respect that.
Yeah.
I respect you guys.
Absolutely.
But what I was saying too is, remember we talked about like there's a lot going on, like there's politics, like there's a bunch of different fights happening. Even in how we speak about the culture, there's a lot of fights happening. I just told you about
a lot of discourse. Yes.
Discourse, there's a lot happening. And I've been watching academics and I've been watching Vlad subtly play their part in undermining our legends, undermining standards that we have in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we have those, you get what I'm saying. But I've been watching them. I felt like methodically try to chop down things and try to stir up the pot, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cool. They've been on each other's platforms a couple of times a piece now. And I feel like they are using each other like, Vlad is posting academics call Lil Wayne's daughter a bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like they are doing that. And because we as a community, we prop both of these people up, these platforms up, not pointing at you guys specifically, but the hip hop community. Like we've gone on Vlad or we've gone to academics to validate some music and things like that. So both of them in their own right are gatekeepers. So they have now, instead of kowtowing to the legends of hip hop, to the people who are supposed to be the guardians, they are themselves are poking their chests out and acting like they run things.
Yeah.
I've been watching and it's bothering me.
Well, it should bother you, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it coming a mile away.
Yeah.
It's not just them two, it's a few other people you could throw on that list too. But this is what happens when you will do anything for some airtime.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you'll do anything to be on a platform so you can further your cause, whatever. I'm going to give you the secret sauce right now, guys. Less now in this generation is more. You got to return back to all the basics. When you do so, you retain your little bit of power you have. Every time you go on one of these platforms trying to up your brand or something, what you don't realize is you have just diluted whatever energy you have, because now that energy is moved in the diaspora of bullshit. Even if it was some positive shit you said, because your name is on that ledger now of, a propaganda, these corporate moves, you have generally fucked yourself. So when it comes to food, go back to the basic shit, bro. When it comes to the music, you just gotta find some great music and listen to. In your relationship, back to the small, finer things instead of chasing all of this crazy shit, because now you're part of the whirlwind. And I want to say something, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but I'm going to say it. Fuck it. The over pursuit of entrepreneurism and all of that shit is a fucking psyop program. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. All of a sudden, everybody is legging up, this and that, and I get it. To one degree, you want to economically, but this is not an economic material war. This is a spiritual war. So the more you ground yourself in all of this head down pursuit of material shit, you're moving further and further away from the shit you're supposed to be moving towards in this day and time. So remember, on the surface, the shit looks positive. So-and-so, come on. I'm going to show you how to do taxes. Show you how to do this and that. Show you how to, LLCs and all. And I get it. But I'm telling you, anytime that many people are involved and the energy collectively is moving that way, you think it's just moving that way because a few intelligent black niggas decided to open up a vortex of information that hasn't already been here for 100 fucking years? I'm telling you to do the knowledge. And I don't want you to misconstrue this. Remember, linear minds thinking straight lines. So there'll be those who take this and say, Dot is hating on niggas getting money. This conversation is not for you. This is for those who can see past the veil to understand what I really mean by that. I'm not saying you're not supposed to pursue what is going to be necessary for you to fortify, but the over pursuit of people who can barely figure whatever out, and now you just 10 toes down after this fucking shit. It's a psyop. The planet is moving into a spiritual vibration. We're in the quickening, right? And I keep telling you, every time I send you these clips, these TikTok clips about shit, because we don't have time anymore to sit down and read an entire book of shit. You got to download information fast, and you got to process it, and you got to move on. Everyone is just not going to make it. Teaching people at this time is over.
Yo, you know what? I felt like that, what you're saying, to some degree, when I heard like when I felt like it was like they were over pushing quote unquote side hustles.
Yes.
Because I'm like, all right, I've had conversations with people who are doing like big business, right? And I'm like, yo, a side hustle is not even gonna move the meter as far as like what you want. You actually are gonna work harder than you would at a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like when they keep, just create your side, everybody needs a side hustle. And yes, if, a side hustle can help, but like you said, like the over push of all of this is just like,
when you start exerting that much energy,
I get that.
And you missing the point. This shit is,
I get that.
Still yourself.
I get that. No, I get that.
Now is the time to still yourself and realize there's no more teaching. Teaching, that part is over. You either know it in this day and time or you do not. So I'm not knocking the brothers who are trying to move, because everybody's different. Some people, they're just here, they earthbound individuals.
I get that.
So the more shit that they acquire here while they on earth, It makes them feel good. Half of them can't even spend half that shit. The planet is moving, and you gotta be in tune with that movement of the planet, including the shit you eating, the shit you thinking, the shit you drinking. Less is more. I'm telling you, that's the secret sauce. We gotta get back to. So let me just reiterate before you fuckers take what I say and twist it.
Not y'all.
Go get your money. I'm not saying you shouldn't better your life, but life is holistic. So you got to better every aspect of your life, your mental, physical, and spiritual. And when you exert all your energy trying to chase a dollar, which they control, I don't give a fuck how you look at it. They control the money sources, then you're giving up your life source, almost like chasing a carrot. It's like a rabbit with a fucking carrot chased to it. So just be mindful.
Shelly M said it had me feeling guilty about still having a job to start a business. Yeah, yo, anybody tell you to quit your job is not for you, bro.
Right?
Like,
Yeah. Don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
And that's why I would always say, who says you can't do both?
Yeah.
Who says you can't have a job to pay your bills?
Yeah.
This is why when I say to y'all, hi, my name is Black Dot. I work at Happy Burger.
Yeah.
Would you like to suit? It's a metaphoric term for stop chasing all that bullshit outside of yourself. Food, clothing, and shelters provided for you. And some of the most happier times you've had in your life probably had nothing to do with money.
Yeah.
If you really want to be honest.
Yeah.
Right? And you only got one life. So if you are smart enough to acquire these things, because some people can do it without even, it's effortless.
Yeah.
Right? That's cool. And it opens up other doors so you could travel and see shit, whatever it is you're doing. But when it becomes your end all and be all, and now you're obsessed because look at all the young rappers. That's all they're after.
But you got to think too, when it comes to like money, right? Like say you just want money. I feel like a lot of people, when you break down the foundation of why they want money, it goes to something way deeper. A lot of these rappers, academics included, you could tell he did not get girls.
Right.
You could tell he didn't get no women.
He was a cornball.
But
sort of like the dude from World Star, Q.
Right.
He was one of them dudes you could tell he ain't get no pussy.
Right. So now he's getting money, and money, it doesn't equate to, it only equates to women, right? Money, cars, but it goes just back to women, you getting women. A lot of these rappers literally will rob a bank, flash the money up on Instagram. Why do they do that? They need attention to get what? To get women. That is like the bare minimum of what a lot of people want. And you have to, like, when you're younger, you grow up, you understand, like, before you really understand, that's what you want too. Like, oh snap, that's what it takes. So I want but when you get older, your values are supposed to change. Like you get a little older, you know what I'm saying? You don't want just your parents to work so hard or something. You want, I honestly, I just want fresh air for my son.
That's all. This is what I mean by the simple things.
That's it. I just want fresh air for my son. I just want him to be able to go with a backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Yes. And let me also say, when you go to these conferences, these big, what do you want to do? Make more money. You just paid the people who are speaking, and they're gonna teach you how to do the same shit they just did to you.
Oh, that's
it be 30,000 people there.
That's the real mindfuck right there. That's the real one.
It's 30,000 people who paid $200 to get in. They just made $4 million at the door. They bring in 2 or 3 speakers, pump you up. Yeah. You buy some more shit. They made their money on how to get 30,000 people to buy this stupid shit.
That's the real one.
It's all I'm trying to give you game that nobody's gonna give you. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? And that's not to say you can't create something, you know what I'm saying, to help people, but you can't be taking people to the bank for that shit.
Yeah.
So if you write a book, you deserve to get paid for that.
Yeah.
If
like
you create an online course to help somebody, so I don't want to misconstrue, but the over pursuit of this shit, while they got everybody chasing a dollar, which the value is already plummeted, the spiritual energy is not going where it needs to go, and only a few people are taking advantage because they know what's coming. Why do you think all these people are selling their catalogs? L.A. Reid just sold his.
I thought he did.
No, some company called Hitco just purchased his or something.
Or the rest of it. Or
yeah, the rest of it. I just read it today. You know what I mean? Because they have other things. The money is getting ready to take on a whole different energy. When they turn them lights back on, you're going to see. You're going to see. You're going to see. So whoever didn't like that, it is what it is.
But seriously, that's like literally like when you break down to it's like foundation, its lowest point is just to get women, bro. And then they realize, you ever hear stories about rappers just having like no game? Like you ever see something? They go, oh, I thought you were cooler than that.
Yeah.
Like even Adam Levine, I love his music. Corny, like some girl like exposed his DMs. I'm like, damn, I thought you were smoother than that.
But remember, we said the money only heightens whoever you are. If you was a soft ass, you still soft. It's just that now you got money, and real wolves can see right through that, and they come in to get that money. Look at academics.
Somebody said, "Wow, that's random." No,
Huh?
Somebody said, "Wow, that's random." Was that my Adam Levine?
Well, I'm just simply saying. So just wanted to go on that little spiel.
Somebody said Irv got it. Yo, I watched that Murder Inc. doc. It was nasty.
Yeah,
like,
just the worst.
It was like,
just
bro.
the worst. And you don't think Supreme, a real gangster,
it
wasn't gonna lean on him?
Yeah.
Lean on this nigga? Like, are you serious? You gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do? Yeah. Sure, I'll protect you. You can come out here and act like a tough guy because now he ain't got, Supreme and them niggas behind him. What? Come on, man. Come on. If you saw him on the street, you wouldn't even fucking flinch.
Yeah, Adam Levine was wilding.
I think it's time for a commercial.
Yeah, we probably went over our time. Is it time? All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Tired of reading, doing research, and extensive studying to fact check the information that you present? Well, now you don't have to. Become a YouTube scholar. That's right, a YouTube scholar. Throw away those books. No need to quote real scholars. Burn those research papers. All you need is a YouTube connection. Watch YouTube videos at night, in the daytime, during breakfast, while you're on the toilet. Impress your friends with information you really don't know. After 100 videos watched, you are now a YouTube scholar. To sign up for this program, dial 1-800-WHY-STUDY. That's 1-800-WHY-STUDY. But wait, there's more. Log on to shopurbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot is on you.
Come on, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E, and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy, I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
I think they're both gonna stay, and they're gonna try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So
What are you saying right now?
I'm off that shit. Also, I'm really upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round. So Poole can whoop his behind
Ooh,
for
I
7
like it. I
games
like it.
in a row.
And another thing. Now, I do have one more point to make, though.
Okay.
Okay, so part of the struggle of what we do here and why we're asking people for $5 is because if this was a PG-13 show, politically correct from beginning to end, we'd probably have $1 million already.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
With the type of endorsements
Yeah,
that we
we
get
could have. Yeah.
as a father and son show. Don't
Yeah.
ruffle no feathers. Just keep it clean down the middle. Keep it gossipy.
Yeah.
Keep it straight. We're family. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. You know, we did that, but there's a price to pay, and I always speak about that for what it is that we do.
Yeah.
And the opportunities that we're not going to have, because I'm not going to put nothing in front of speaking truth. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. And, you know, I see people putting their names in the chat. I'm just speaking in general. Because when we think about a psyop, we got to get out of our mind that it's always something negative. A lot of things that you do that appear to be positive are still a psyop. All hip-hop now is a psyop operation.
Plant-based.
All of that shit.
Plant-based stuff,
That tofu shit. Yeah. All of that shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
Grapes and goddamn tomatoes and oranges or whatever is how can you go wrong the more shit you remove? That's what I mean by keep it simple. If you drinking water, eating fruits, nuts, and berries, now I'm not a vegan. So I'm speaking to you in transparency, but it doesn't mean I don't recognize the value of going back to eat what the earth provided. Right? Going back to loving your woman and only your woman and building with your woman, staying connected. That small stuff is where your power base lies. Outside of that, you asking for what they got coming for you.
Yeah, remember I said like we have to kind of like dumb ourselves down a little bit. Like start doing stuff with your hands again. You have to start like
back to the simple
basic stuff, like learning how to focus on something for longer than 10 seconds.
Learn how to play the fucking keyboard.
I'm trying to get Noble.
Yeah, we're gonna hook him up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Noble because he really likes classical music.
We're gonna hook him up.
He's really receptive to it, so I want to get him on.
Just saying.
Way off topic, but yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I saw a video of the second largest fresh food produce warehouse being burnt down
in Paris.
In Paris, yes.
And nobody's talking about this. Like,
yes.
All of these food plants. This is a fresh produce place. The second largest in the world. Is on fire. Yeah, listen, and we so numb, because we chasing other shit where none of that shit even matters. Like this is fruit, and vegetables, and all. Man, listen, man, and it's too much of a coincidence for the shit to be a coincidence.
Yeah,
you kidding me?
Yeah,
come on, and then all the farmers. How the fuck can a nigga who make computers, or was made his money through computers, whose father was into genetics and all of that shit? With the Planned Parenthood. Now it's got his hand in farms, got his hands in vaccines, and got his hands in water now. I told you last week, he just made a huge investment in some kind of water purification system. And there are some who don't think water is your natural right to have, which is bizarre. You know what I mean?
Yo, just the laws they make up. You can't collect rainwater.
You can't collect rainwater?
When I first heard that, I literally couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, I had to be like 10, 11 when I heard it. I was like, wait, you can't? Yeah. What?
So this planet is going through a shift, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Oh, real quick announcement. Guys, we are not deleting your comments.
Yes.
We are not deleting your
Please,
comments.
I would never delete, especially.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to, like, when I see a comment that's being held, I'm trying to accept them all, like, no matter what.
I don't delete. No, you would have to say something really bizarre.
Yeah.
Because I'll let you voice your opinion because I like that. This ain't a one-sided thing. So whatever new YouTube automation, again, because we are still on YouTube, but we're not public.
Right.
So we're using their servers because most people are still familiar with these servers. Remember, we had our own cable show.
Nobody came.
And nobody came.
Nobody came.
They just, and you know, I sell more books on Amazon than I do anywhere because people are just familiar. People like what they like. We had an app.
Yeah.
Nobody downloaded.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't dismiss that when we trying to have a platform to get to the people. So we still use YouTube, but we use it not publicly, and then we store it
in our membership.
In case you don't catch the live, you can still get it.
Yeah. K. Evans, we didn't delete yours either, man.
No, we would never do that, bro.
we didn't delete yours either.
Yeah,
man.
so understand, it's something weird going on with
Real quick, Shanice J said, can you even trust rainwater at this point? That's a good point too.
You can't trust that either.
With all the chemtrails and the
the particles and all of that stuff.
That's a fact too.
But it lends to the fact that we are superhuman. Just think about the water we drink. Mm-hmm. Think about the air we breathe. Mm-hmm. Think about the food we eat, the music we listen to. We still here, which means that there's something in us that enables us to still thrive and survive. It's because unless you think you traveled all of this way so you can like get some money, like you're an interstellar being who came here to get money, and that's it. You're supposed to enjoy all that life has to offer, but never abandon the basics of why you're here. You're a spiritual being having this human experience. Enjoy it all. Yes?
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
There was also, right now, I think politically, another move that they're trying to make is they're trying to lump everything into climate change.
Yes.
They're trying to lump everything and blame everything on climate change. And I think we just saw a precedent of them being able to use emergency powers for something they deem is important. Side note, shouts out to our Florida family out there. Hope y'all are staying safe.
Yes.
I think it's Hurricane Irene.
Has it hit the shore yet?
I'm not sure, but
if you're from Florida, give us an update. Let us know what's going on out there.
Hope y'all are staying safe out there.
Our best wishes are definitely with you. Definitely.
But yeah, I think we've seen how they can use emergency powers for what they call an emergency.
Yes.
Or what they call an epidemic or pandemic. I don't know, or pandemic, or how they, consider what climate change is, because what they doing at the World Economic Forum, they talk about climate change, right? They talking about, and
are they talking specifically about the sun?
I don't know, but the way some of these politicians talk about climate change, I feel like if you take that phrase out and put something else in, it seems way more nefarious. Of what they're talking about.
Got you. And
just
remember,
my opinion.
Everything they're talking about is code for something else.
Yes.
Climate change could just mean that they got to block the sun because it's fucking them up. And it's sending down positive rays for you and I. But go ahead.
I saw a report that NASA's about to spend like $100 million on some planet defense system of some asteroid.
I saw that.
That's headed towards Earth. That's like the movie Look Up or Don't Look Up.
Yeah. That's exactly. Yep.
And then they had the billionaire come in who was acting like Elon Musk, said, nah. It has some like next material on it. Let's just harvest it real quick.
The shit, yep.
And then come back and then we'll blow it up and then
All facts. That was a great movie, by the way.
It was an amazing movie.
I
wasn't expecting it to go that way.
Yeah. And
I just thought like the way, like, the symbolism of everything, I thought that was great.
No, that was great.
Yo, I was hurt this weekend, man. Miami Hurricanes got clapped
by
Middle Tennessee State.
Somebody gotta get fired.
What? And
you lose the
Middle.
And that was their biggest game of their career, right?
Yes.
Of their school's history.
Middle Tennessee State.
Somebody gotta get fired.
Disgusting. Lord knows you gotta tell me what's happening out there, man.
Did somebody hear about the tent city they built in Orchard Beach in the Bronx?
No.
Is that for the homeless?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised. That's what it's boiled down to, tent cities.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
we're giving $66 billion to
Right.
Ukraine.
Right. Absolutely. And we're running out of place to put these immigrants. They're committing suicide now
But yo, listen.
some of these shelters.
Some of these states are so big and they're so spread out. Like New York City is very condensed.
Mm-hmm.
LA, I heard I've never been to LA, but I heard it's very condensed. A lot of these cities are condensed. And some of these states are really big, but they're not like laid out the way like the cities are. And I think you'd be able to fit a lot of people if you were not create cities, but
there's plenty of space for plenty of people.
I told you I went to Boston top of the year and all these buildings were damn near empty. Like the city was empty.
Yeah, yeah. And are these tent cities, is this the mayor doing this to place homeless people, or are the tent cities, did they build themselves? I mean, like, are the homeless building them themselves? Because I know in LA they got a whole nother thing going on.
Yeah.
With that, bro. That's just, but it just makes you think how many people ain't got nowhere to live.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Back to the humble things. A roof over your head, some people who love you, something to eat. And I'm not preaching, go backwards and none of that. Please don't literally. I'm just trying to say, watch what you give your energy and focus to. Because once, if like I always said, what did I say? If your religion, if
money is your God.
If money is your religion,
then yeah. No, if poverty is your religion.
If poverty is your religion,
money
then money is your God.
It's a bar, by the way.
Yeah. If poverty is your religion, then money is always going to be your God. All right? And there are people among you who will take advantage of that shit. And they teaching you something, but they made their money on the front end the minute you walked in the door, charging you $200, $300, $400, $500 to walk into a place to rub elbows with people or some shit that they know only 8% of you are going to use.
Yeah.
They know these fucking numbers.
Yeah.
Don't be one of them,
Yeah.
you know, just saying, bro. Anyway.
I was going to say something else. I forget.
My vision, I can see, I'm a seer. So I could just see this shit coming a mile away.
Somebody said, did you see the Jeffrey Dahmer? Now, we didn't.
Odyssey watched it.
Odyssey watched it, yeah. I heard a lot of people were disturbed by it.
Yeah, I don't know. This shit happened like 30 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
I guess the intricate details of what he was doing and how the lady and people kept trying to blow the whistle and the cop brought one dude back who escaped, and how, you know, yeah, that's just bizarre shit.
Yeah, people were talking about that, and it was something else people were talking about as far as like shows. I forget.
Yeah, we know it's a true story, but geez.
Yeah, and the family, which is one of the families of the families of these victims, like they're still around, and they're like, goddamn, like how many times we're gonna like relive this?
Okay, Eric Adams started it today in Orchard Beach parking lot to house 1,800 people.
Bro, Eric Adams called Puerto Rico the sixth borough. Eric Adams didn't go to the African American Day Parade, but he went to the Mexican Day Parade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eric Adams is trying his damnedest to solidify the immigrant vote.
Yuck mouth. I told you.
Eric Adams.
I saw him taking another shot today too, in the arm.
Oh, I saw. Didn't CDC say that healthy people don't have to take the booster?
Yeah, but he took it because first of all, he told you to drink the water.
He did.
That shit is contaminated. Yeah. Now he's taking some shots. Just saying.
Somebody said, "Why is he in Puerto Rico?" Because they got hit by the hurricane as well.
Yeah. I think it started in Puerto Rico or something. So they don't have any power out there at all. So, you know, we out there doing humanitarian work, and then there are those out there who are doing other kind of work.
Yeah.
I told you, when these disasters take place, these pedophile groups, they fly into them places because they know it's a lot of disenchantment with you getting separated from your family. Give me your kids, this and that, and them kids show up missing.
Dad, did you see the Sphinx in Tennessee that they just found?
No, I didn't see that. Please send a link. I'd like to see it because, you know, this is Kemet. You know, y'all playing games.
That's dope.
You here?
Leslie said, I don't watch no serial mass killer stories or true documentary reenactments. That's one of the goals I've had when.
That's how I felt about slave movies. I'm just tired of the slave porn. I did my man Kamani, KT the Archer, a favor by watching The Woman King because he wanted me to talk about it. But I'm done with all of that kind of shit. I understand fully what she's saying.
Oh, let's take some questions though.
Yeah, because my Cowboys are up 6-3. I'm hearing low scoring game. Okay.
See, woke but take naps. He just talked about how none of this stuff matters. We got to get back to the spiritual essence. And then he said, "My Cowboys are winning."
My Cowboys.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody in the chat just dropped me off. They said my Cowboys are winning.
You got it's balance, man. It's about balance.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yo, there is. Hold on, I want to get the story right for you guys because this kind of disturbed the hell out of me. Hold on. It's about like this new drug that people are using. It's like it's supposed to be used for horses.
And shit, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be used for horses.
Yo, people are just. I think
it's a flesh-eating drug meant for horses that is not hitting the streets. It's called Trank Dope.
And it should come out of Russia, yes?
Vaseline, yeah. It accounts for a third of OD deaths in Philadelphia and causes festering wounds when injected.
Who is cooking up this shit? And who in their right mind would give you some shit that's going to eat your flesh?
Yeah.
And why would you want to take that shit?
Yeah.
You know
it says the drug prolongs the highs felt from heroin, but results in users passing out for hours at a time while the injection points ulcerate and lead to grisly wounds that spread across the body.
We got pictures. We're not even going to put those up.
Yeah. We saw the pictures.
Yeah, we saw the pictures. It was gruesome.
Yeah.
And it seemed like every so often these drugs have to get stronger and stronger because people are trying to escape this reality. They know this shit ain't real. They would rather suspend their mind somewhere else than to deal with this bullshit here. You know, cause do you know what the levels of stress here?
Somebody said, "Why not just off yourself?" Yeah, that's what it's like.
You don't want to do that.
Joe Clark.
Yeah, you just don't want to do that shit.
Jump off.
Just jump off the building.
Off the building, Sam. Jump off.
I'm not saying that, but it's just showing you, the type of stress that it's put on you every single day here to pay something, buy something, eat something, watch something, see something, experience something. Remember, we coming up on the midterm elections. They're going to pull out some abracadabra shit to get you pissed off again with something and something and something. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm so curious. I say this every week. I'm so curious as to what the next thing will be for the midterms. Yo, one of our followers, he put on Twitter, like, what happened to Brittany Griner? She free? I said, yo, I haven't heard about her in months.
But I did hear Steph Curry, I believe, and one of them say they were told not to talk about that no more.
Wow.
So why you see collectively, ain't nobody talking about it. When them directives come down, they just all...
Monkeypox. I haven't heard nothing about monkeypox.
Move on. It's over.
Yo.
What monkeypox?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Y'all had monkeypox? Never heard of it.
Like, so I really want to know what's the next thing about to be that, we all are supposed to care about.
I've been talking about an alien invasion. They've been making me look wrong for the last 2-3 years. It's time for the invasion.
Oh, man. This stress is no different from the stress from the 80s. The difference is the level of misinformation.
I can't argue with any of that.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I can't argue with any. And a side note, I want to speak to the academic situation because I broke that shit down in 90 seconds. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And what I want to show all of you or speak to, Claude Anderson said it the best. He said, we haven't made any progress since 1865 economically as a people. Mm-hmm. And the reason people get confused is because they see us driving cars and all that. But what happens is this. Let's say in the music industry, perfect example. Let's say in the 80s, the whole 80s, let's say the industry made $100 million off music, off rap music, and we got 10%. That means we got $10 million, right? But now, let's say the industry is making $100 billion, and we still get the same 10%. Right. So now we got $100 million, but it gives off the illusion. There you go. It gives off the illusion that we're making more. Y'all niggas are signing the same fucking crappy deals that you've been signing, but because the gross, national product of it has expanded, but the 10% remains the same. So when Claude Anderson said in 1865 we had 1.7%, Boom, boom. And today we have the same. I had to scratch my head like, what does he mean? I get it now. We still getting the same 10%, but it's just a larger portion of 10%, but it's still 10%. And that's called sorcery and magic and numbers. And ooh, now y'all niggas think y'all making more, and we still get the same cut off the pie. It's just that the pie is bigger. That's all.
Damn.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't drop a bomb to that.
Yeah.
Let's take some questions before we get up out of here, man.
And because Malcolm has to prepare for vacation.
Oh my gosh, I'm not preparing right now.
Oh,
you know, man, I'm not gonna pack to the last minute, man. You know how I
just
do.
throw shit in the bag.
Yeah, you know how I do.
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna be packing days ahead. Who does that?
True. Women.
Yeah, I don't.
And little panties and t-shirts.
No.
And they had the 3 outfits for that day. And then some extra shit because something might happen. I'm like, what the fuck can happen? I'm going to ship my drawers? No, it's be out there 5 days. It's 5-6 pair of drawers. God damn it.
Somebody said, what happened to Brian Flores? He's with the Steelers, right? And shouts out to, and Lord knows, I peep. Shouts out to the Dolphins. Y'all doing all right.
Oh, yeah. The Dolphins doing that thing right
They're
now.
doing their thing. They're doing that thing.
Yeah.
Did you watch the 19 Keys interview with Royce the 5'9"? No. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I've been so like
I haven't seen that interview.
Immediate out. Like
me too. So sometimes I put it on my calendar.
Yeah, I'll get
be
to
like,
it.
I want to get to it, and then I look at the distance. It'd be like 4 hours or something. I'll be like, shit. So I will watch that one because I'm curious to see what Royce the 5'9" has to say about music itself and things of that nature.
I do like Royce the 5'9".
Yes,
really good.
yes, and I like 19 Keys the way he gets at it and does his interviews too. So
can we get one topic between Dot and Mama Dot?
A topic?
Yeah.
I don't know what the topic would be. What's she making for dinner? Shit.
Y'all see your boy Kyrie at Media Day? No, I did not.
No, I didn't. Is Malcom 57.1? I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
That's it, guys.
Okay. Yeah. No questions.
Relationship advice.
Oh,
well, I'm gonna be doing the Hulks again.
Oh,
so,
yeah. That'd be dope.
You know, that'll be dope and get in there. Because I keep my woman prepared for the pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, that's my bottom. Shit. I'm kidding, honey. Don't.
Somebody say, am I still stealing the company money? No, I am not.
How's he going on vacation? I ain't on vacation. I ain't shit.
You just came back from vacation. Oh, man. You had to. Oh, man. I'm tired of y'all.
And side note, when I was walking with this nigga through the airport, he looked so much like a cop. I felt like I was cooperating. And we was in first class. He was expediting me back to wherever I committed the crime.
Oh, my God. I'm tired of y'all, man.
Niggas like, damn, that nigga Dot must be cooperating. He got the feds with him and shit.
I am tired of y'all.
That what MC are you listening to right now? I'm listening to RJ Payne.
He's nice.
Right now. He's just
he's
nice.
He's nice.
He's just not letting up. He's doing all these collabs with all the legends. He got bars upon bars upon bars. I like his energy. It ain't all drug rap. It's street rap. It's I get at your neck. My bars is tight rap. So that's what I'm listening to right now. Of course, you know, I'm going to always keep my eye out for Cambada, some other pieces, you know, just coming through. Yeah.
When's the next interview with Andre? So Andre right now, he is like knee deep in building a new business. My guy is working. So we're trying to like, you know, I'm trying to give him some time so he can like make sure, because I don't want to rush him. You know
right. And then he'll be able to share some new valuable insight on these new ventures he's going into.
Yeah, my guy is he's a beast.
Simba I've never heard of Simba.
He's nice. I like him.
Okay, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna check for Simba.
Somebody said another book that, so let me expose him.
4 books.
He brought a new tray and everything. Has not left the box. He said, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna spend those mornings that I'm up early. Did he write? No.
I'm gonna get to it.
No.
Malcolm.
The tray didn't even leave the box yet. It's still upstairs.
I'm working on it. Malcolm, you know I got my hemoglobin.
Nah.
Come on, man. I got my hemoglobin.
I'm tired of y'all.
Give a nigga some credit, man.
I'm tired of y'all.
I got my
you trying to
hemoglobin,
expose
man.
me, saying I'm stealing.
Yeah. That can we get a jazz rap album from you? I got one album left, and I don't know when it's gonna come or how it's going to come, but it will. I think I do an album every 8 or 9 years. So
you're trying to keep that going?
Why not? Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Anywho.
Somebody said Virgo. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's that Virgo shit.
Damn. Oh, okay. I got it.
It's time to get out of here.
Yes, real quick. So I want to say something before we get out of here. Something I've been thinking about when I've been thinking, just thinking about perspective, right? How we see the world, how we look through the world with our personal lens. And what I've been watching and what I've been seeing when it comes to these rappers, a lot of entrepreneurs we talked about, stuff like that, everybody just wants the same story. Everybody just wants the father that wasn't there, and then you ask him, where was your dad? He didn't come to none of my games, nothing like that. Where was he? He was at work. Oh, so he was paying for you to go to these camps and to these. Oh, that's not the same story. You know what I'm saying? And as we go into, 2023, 2024, a lot of the people who are older, a lot of the rappers, a lot of the ball players, they're coming from the 90s, early 2000s. So their story isn't even the same as the 80s, where there was no real opportunity but to play ball or but to rap. You know what I'm saying? There's money opportunities everywhere, so where your story doesn't have to be there. So I've seen a lot of people chase these stories or try to create these hardships where in reality there really was none. You get what I'm saying? I can create a story my moms and my pops, they broke up when I was 2, and I'd be dead ass lying. You know what I'm saying? I'll be lying. But I can make that story, and I'm watching a lot of people create these narratives around themselves because there is notoriety in just the story. Why create hardship where there is none? Why create these fantastical, my teacher told me I wasn't shit. I don't know any teacher that really realistically talked to another student that way, unless they really deserved it, unless you were really a dickhead in class. You get what I'm saying? So let's not chase these stories. Let's use our perspective when we're talking about our parents. Let's use our perspective when we're talking about what was happening in our neighborhoods and things like that. Let's not just chase these fake stories. Let's just, live our lives. Let's live in reality. Let's not, fake for the gram, fake for, these narratives. Let's not chase these stories. And that is my word for today.
That is the word for the day. Let go of the victim consciousness.
Yeah, man.
Creating these false narratives so people can have sympathy for you. I love it. That is a great story. Somebody says there's show Thursday. I'm trying to get an interview with Smokey, the one of the pioneers of hip hop, and Almighty KG of the Cold Crush Brothers, one of the founding groups. But that will be on regular YouTube. If it does happen, it'll just be an interview dealing with the lost history of the culture. I might try to fill that void because I work here. When niggas is on vacation, I work. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep the narrative of work going. Okay? So
you just
want to say that.
Or you could do a Hulk.
I could do a Hulk live. Could do a Hulk live and just start taking questions. Could do that too. We'll do something.
Nice job, Regal Tone T. I like it.
Yeah, we'll do something. So stay tuned.
All right, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. If you're listening right now, we would love a review and a rating. It helps the show grow.
Yes.
Thank you guys week in and week out for your support and your membership. We truly appreciate it. Peace.